Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom.
This is
Oh,
Henry Brown.
freedom. Oh,
Born and enslaved in Louise County, Virginia, he was sent at the tender age of 15 to go work on a tobacco factory. His wife and 3 kids were firstly living on an adjacent plantation. But in 1848, Henry heard the terrible news of his wife and kids, an unborn child, were to be sold to a plantation in North Carolina. On that day he stood, with tears in his eyes, on the side of the street, and watched as 350 slaves, in chains, walked by him, along with his wife and kids. After months of mourning, he eventually found his faith and gained inspiration and courage to put together a creative plan to escape slavery. Henry was a civil rights activist and also a magician by profession. The way in which he achieved his freedom played a large role in his career. Henry inherited the name Henry Box Farm from the fact that he shipped himself to freedom in a wooden box. This act contributed to his activist agenda as he then became a speaker and gained fame. Brown performed for the last recorded performance in Canada on February 19, 1889. After that, Henry Box Brown was never to be seen again. He had planned and executed one of the greatest escape plans of his generation. His plan was to shut himself inside a box and get himself shipped as dry goods to freedom. With the help from another member of his church choir and a white shoeman who also was a slave owner, Henry hired a carpenter to make a box for him that was exactly 2 feet long, 2 feet wide, 2.5 feet deep. And on Henry's box was a sign that read, "This side up, with care." It had 3 holes to where his face would be positioned, because this is how he was to sit the whole way. On the 27-hour trip, in an airtight space, shipped from state to state, upside down even most of the time, Henry arrived safely on March 24, 1849.